So we had a 99-year-old person call the office, and she said, I can't get on this class. And so one of the ladies coached her through, and she goes, I'm on. And our staff person stuck her head out of her office and said, we have a 99-year-old on Zoom, and we all go, woo!
We started as Albany Can Code with a mission to create a more tech literate ecosystem in Albany, and then grew all across the state very quickly. The work that we started when we started in 2016 was to help adults get jobs in the tech industry. I realized there are people all across our communities that could do this high-paying tech sector work, but they don't know it. Now we're averaging about somewhere around 800 people a year going through our training. We had a trainee that came through our program. He stopped coming, and we said to him, why are you not coming to class? You're so amazing. Like, you have everything it takes to be a high-paying tech sector worker. This was a person who was 8 years unemployed, a military veteran, and a person of color. They said, well, my laptop broke, so I just can't complete the training. And we said, oh, no. Like, we are going to get you a laptop and you're going to complete. Because if that's the barrier from completion, we're going to get that for you. And he inspired our first ever laptop lending opportunity. He went on to complete the training. He got his first job from a well-known international consulting company. And I ran into him a few years after that. And he said, Anne Marie, I'm making over $100,000. And this person, again, was 8 years unemployed, military veteran. And we just heard story after story like that. And so we have hundreds, probably more stories like that people have gone through our training and gone into tech sector employment.
One thing I've loved is like kind of seeing how people kind of deal with having the small kids in tow. Someone brought their kid to a story time at the library, and they kind of came over to the desk a little bit embarrassed maybe. It was someone who had heard that someone was hiring, and they were like, I can't do any of this because I don't have an email address. And the library staff member was able to sit with her and then went from the first step of creating that email account for her. And then once you've got that email account, then you can create the online account. And then after that, you can go on and apply for the job. Maybe a month later, the same girl came in with grandma. And grandma said, my daughter wanted us to tell you how much your help meant because she's now working. Kind of seeing the full circle and then hearing the result was huge. It was really impactful.
We had a 92-year-old veteran come in with his iPhone, and he wanted to learn more about it with his daughter. And he learned how to access his email on his iPhone. It was such a special moment, and his daughter was relieved, and he was a very, very dignified, lovely person. And he says, well, now I know how to do this. And his daughter's in the background going, it's connected. It was wonderful. We spent a lot of time getting people on Zoom. So, scroll down. They don't know what scroll down is. So we teach them. They're getting better now, but initially. So we had a 99-year-old person call the office, and she said, I can't get on this class. And so one of the ladies coached her through, and she goes, I'm on. And our staff person stuck her head out of her office and said, we have a 99-year-old on Zoom, and we all go, woo!